Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing my first top 5 series. That's 10, not 5. Top 5 series. And the first video that I wanted to do for you guys is on my top 5 favorite foundations. So if you are interested in finding out what my top 5 foundations are, then just keep watching. Okay, so I'm going to start with my 5th favorite foundation and then I'll just move up from there. So to start off, my 5th favorite is the Origins Stay Tuned Balancing Face Makeup, and it comes in the little jar like this. It doesn't have a pump on it, so that's kind of a bummer. It just has, you know, the regular lid, and so I'll usually just with clean hands, obviously, like dab some and put some onto my face, or I'll pour some out directly onto my brush. So this foundation, I absolutely love this foundation by Origins because it is made with natural ingredients, and it also has a really wide range of colors. So that's awesome because I know a lot of different foundations and foundation brands don't come in a vast amount of colors. So I really do like that about this foundation. I do love it for days that I just kind of want to throw on some makeup and I don't want to do anything really intense, because it will even out your skin tone really, really well. I would probably say it's about medium coverage and it is buildable. So if you have blemishes that you want to cover up, this will definitely get the job done. The only thing that I don't love about this foundation is that unless you set it with like a powder or a long-lasting spray, it will tend to slide on your face. And what I mean by that is, like, if you place your hand, you know, on your chin or anything, or if like you're constantly touching your face, the foundation will slide and it will come off. So that's the only bad thing about this foundation. The next foundation that I have is by IT Cosmetics, and it's the IT 02 Ultra Repair Liquid Oxygen Foundation. And I love the fact that it comes with peptides, hyaluronic acid, niacin, hydrolyzed collagen, and it also have vitamins A, C, and E in it. So this is a really good foundation if you're looking for something that's going to be sensitive and good to your skin. It does have, I would probably say, about a medium coverage, and it definitely is buildable. It is, and it also has a pump, which I'm like super obsessed with. So I love IT Cosmetics. I just think it's a really, really good brand, and it seems that they put out really good products. When I first heard about the brand, I saw it for the first time in Ulta, and they didn't have a lot, but now the brand is growing, and it just seems that the only thing that they put out is something that, you know, any makeup artist would really believe in, and it's like really great products. So I'm glad that they kind of started small and then built their way up, because I don't know, it's just amazing. The only thing that I don't necessarily like, the reason why it's not my #1 foundation or anything like that, is because it doesn't have a lot of color options. I think when I went to Ulta, there were only 4. I'm not really sure if they've expanded those options, but yeah, so that's kind of the only downfall. If you don't fall into the category of, you know, whatever colors they have, then you're kind of out of luck if you want to have this foundation. But the cool thing is it does kind of oxidize and sit well with your skin tone. So it does do that if you can find one that maybe is close to your skin color, but not quite. Give it about 20-25 minutes and it'll really set to your actual skin tone. So yeah, IT Cosmetics. Coolness. The next one that I have is by Cover FX, and it's the Natural Finish Oil-Free Foundation. Done. Like, absolutely love this freaking foundation. This foundation is the only foundation in my entire life that I have actually gone through an entire tube of. And the reason for that is because I was completely obsessed with it. If you have dry skin, this is the foundation for you. If you have oily skin, this is the foundation for you. The reason I'm saying that is because if you have dry skin, it doesn't cling to those dry patches. I get really dry like in this area right here, and this foundation never did that to me. It always made my skin look luminous and glowy without looking greasy, if that makes any sense at all, because I do get it's like really weird because I'll get dry like around here, but then here it's like a grease runway. It's disgusting. So for you women out there who also share some oily skin, it is oil free, so that's a really good thing. And if you're looking for something that's not going to be extremely matte, something that'll give you a little bit of glow, this is definitely a foundation you guys should try out. The fourth foundation, so the second, or that was the second runner-up. This is the actual runner-up to my number one, but this is number two, is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. And I am obsessed. Like, as soon as I heard that Makeup Forever was coming out with a new formula, I really, really wanted to try it. But I actually, funny story, I ended up going into Sephora to try the Too Faced Born This Way new foundation, which I still haven't tried yet. But they didn't have the shade that I wanted, so I went ahead and I got my shade in this one. And what I love about this is that they also have a really good range of colors. So this one also comes with a pump, which is really, really nice. And it just, honestly, you guys, like, it gives me just such a beautiful, flawless finish on my skin, especially, you know, if you're going to a wedding or if you're going to be going somewhere where you're taking a ton of pictures and you have like an HD camera or anything. This stuff is legit. Like, I'm not even kidding you. This stuff literally makes your skin look like porcelain. It makes it look like you have baby skin on your face. Even if like you're having breakouts and stuff like that in photographs, this stuff will cover it up. Like, you're done, you're good to go. So any brides, bridesmaids, you know, anyone out there taking lots of pictures and stuff like that, pick up this foundation. Seriously, you will thank me later. And then I'm still a little bit sick. And then my number one ride or die, always go back to it no matter how many foundations I've tried, no matter, you know, if I'm like not in the color scheme at this point in time, I always go back to it. And it's the Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation. It does have an SPF 15 in it, which isn't bad because a lot of products that have SPF in it, whenever you wear it on your face, sometimes when you take pictures, it kind of gives like that ghosty cast. This one does not. I'm actually wearing it on my face today and I think it's picking up pretty well on camera. And I also have taken pictures with this and it just sits so beautifully on the skin. The reason why this one, well, there's lots of reasons why, but what I love about this foundation is that it is full coverage. Like, I'm talking, you don't need much and you can cover your entire face. Like, I have spots right now on my face because I'm hormonally breaking out, and this stuff covers it up and you don't have to build it up. Like, literally, you know, one go around and you're done, you're good to go. So that's one thing that I absolutely love about it. I also love because it does have that Amazonian clay. It has healing properties. So this is the foundation I will always wear whenever I am breaking out or really stressed. And I know I'm probably going to break out because this, the clay tends to, sorry you guys, I'm like talking too much and don't have enough like moisture back there. So just bear with me. But the Amazonian clay tends to dry up those areas, but not in like a cakey way. It's more of like you put it on, you wear it all day, your face looks fabulous, and then at night, whenever you wash off your makeup, your spots are gonna be smaller, if that makes any sense. So it does have that healing property with the Amazonian clay. And the fact that it has SPF 15, when I was in Florida, and I, you know, would be on campus all day, like just walking to and from class. Anytime I had an outdoor event or anything like that, I would always wear this just because it has that extra SPF in it, even though it is a physical barrier on your skin whenever you wear foundation. The other thing is it is oil free. So those of you who tend to be more oily, definitely pick this up because it kind of just sucks up all of that oil, and I mean, you're pretty much good to go. So, and it's also 12-hour wearing. I have been wearing this for, I think, about 8 hours, and it hasn't moved at all. So I just love this foundation. It does, Tarte does have a pretty good range of colors. I wish that they would come out with more colors. I think they have probably about 15. I want to say 15 is the magic number, but I could be wrong. But it is a little expensive. I think it's $36. It's in the $30 range. But this stuff lasts a really long time because it is a full coverage foundation, so you're not going to be repurchasing it over and over again, unless you like to just slap it on like spackle, which some of us do, which is totally okay. It's totally okay if you want to do that. But anyways, I really, really love this foundation. Definitely my favorite one. So I would really love to know what your favorite foundations are. So if you could leave some comments down below for me to check out. I'm really interested in finding new foundations that work well with my skin, because disclaimer, I do have extremely sensitive skin, and that's why you probably don't see me using a lot of drugstore foundations and blushes and stuff, because I literally, like, even the Maybelline Liquid Dream Mousse one, love that one, but if I wear it like 2 or 3 days in a row, my skin's like freaks out and I break out everywhere. So that's the reason why all of my foundations that I talked about today are high-end, just because these are what I use, and since this is, you know, me talking to you guys, these are my favorites, you know, which they may not work for everyone, but I just wanted to share them with you. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I'm so happy to be back again. From being sick. I uploaded a makeup tutorial on the look that I'm wearing today. I'm not sure which video is going to be up first, so I just wanted to say I'm so happy to be back, and I hope to never get sick again, because literally it just sucks and it ruins everything forever. But yeah, so I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye.